Hey Taurus, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a singles prediction for April, May, June. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming your way. I do have some charms and initials, lots of cards, and hopefully lots of evidence of some energy that may be around you or coming towards you. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Let's call in our spirit guides now. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Spirit, I call upon you for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. I ask that you guide us with loving messages. What is it that you need me to know? What is it that you want me to hear today? I am listening for you now. I have a swan, a soulmate energy, elegance, and a lasting union. I think that's half the battle. I mean, it's will this last? There's so many relationships that, they start off so wonderful and beautiful, and then whatever happens, happens. But will it last? Is it a lasting union? I have a window, fresh perspectives, and inviting change. I'm definitely opening up new windows, new doors. I'm going to go with more I've changed, that you've changed, that you're not the same person that you used to be. So therefore, you're going to attract a different partner this time. Like the person you picked in the past, the person that you are today, you'd never pick again. You're like, oh, what was I thinking? But you're a different person, so you don't have to worry about it. You just have to be yourself and who you are. And especially if you've gone through a very significant change, like, like it's, 180. I'm not the same person I used to be. A bridge, connection, reconciliation for someone even. Could be a soulmates from a past lifetime that we're reconciling with. For some of you, it could be a person on your mind that could be coming back. Connecting. They're saying connecting two lives, a lasting union, connecting two lives. And that's the truth. We have totally different lives before we enter into this. We live in different houses. We have different backgrounds. We have different routines. And slowly over time, they kind of meld together, don't they? We start doing the same things. We start spending more time together. We might even start sleeping at each other's houses and, sharing the same bed. So, but we start out with two totally different lives. And then you look at each other and go, well, how are we going to become one? Two lives connected, becoming one. You do. I don't know how you do it, but eventually they kind of combined, right? I have a 6 of Wands. I have a Chariot. I have a 7 of Wands. I have a 10 of Swords. I'm going to say I won't let you go is the first thing that came out to me. I will fight for you. Almost the sense of I don't want to ever leave you. I don't ever want to lose you. I also felt this incredible sense of somebody ready to tell you that they want to move forward with this, that whether it's next level or revealing their feelings. But I feel like I want to let you know what I'm thinking. I have a Judgment. I have a 9 of Swords. They're also saying it's too early to tell. So this might not, the answer to the question of, is this the one, might not be here yet, because it feels like I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm still trying to ask a lot of questions. So maybe I'm having a hard time waiting. Is this the person you're going to end up with? You could be even going as far as, am I going to end up with this person someday? Would this person ever marry me someday for somebody? But I feel like I'm not there yet. I feel like the good news is this person's moving in the direction of, I don't want to give up on this. And I do want to move this forward whatever forward is for you. So you could see, they're saying picking up the pace, okay? So we could go from, I don't hear from this person that often, or it's not consistent, to all of a sudden they are showing up more. They're more available. They want to spend more time with you. So that's telling me that they are crossing over. There's a crossing over energy to, I'm realizing that I really do like when I'm with you. I'm realizing that I'm okay with kind of leaving the life I've had behind and combining something with you. So they're saying I want to see where it goes, and I do want to see what it takes. So this person is going to start investing more time is how it's coming into me. Spirit, please share with me some personality traits, things I might love about this person, any energy this person offers. Very magnetic energy. I'll say I am happy when they start to reach out more. I would say that I was kind of hoping the pace would pick up. Maybe it was really slow moving or is slow moving. I've been patient. Okay, they're patient. It's a passionate connection when we are together. It's magnetic when we are together. Very intelligent. Maybe I love our conversations. Sometimes that intellectual conversation is a turn on. You know, the person who you really hit it off with, that you're in the same league intellectually, it's exciting because you could be talking on a level that's has a lot of meaning about anything. It could be, you know, life, career, philosophy, you know, it doesn't matter. But when you're in the same league with somebody, it's that banter that happens. It's that give and take. It's that you are challenging me. So we could have some of that going on. I have some healing. I've done some healing work. You're not the same person that you used to be. Maybe they're noticing that. I'm family oriented. I love my family. It feels like a big family. It feels like I'm very close to my family. And I also feel like my family is very close by. So I don't feel like, you know, I'm like across the country or another part of the world from my family. I feel like my family could be like in the same area. Like I see my brother all the time. I see my mother, parents all the time, something like that. Very truthful. Diplomatic, that just says the right things. That came into me almost a little bit of a formality where they're not going to embarrass themselves in social situations. They're not going to say something that's inappropriate when they're like meeting family members or they're meeting somebody, you know. So I think that you would feel very comfortable with this person in public. Sometimes you're afraid to be with somebody. And you're like, I don't know what they're going to say. You know, like I am not going to be embarrassed. The last thing you want to be is with somebody that embarrasses you. I have very active. So active, they're saying socially active. They have a lot of friends. They keep themselves busy. They're active physically. Okay, so, but I'm going to go with the socially. I think that they keep themselves involved with different types of groups and people, and they get invited to a lot of different things, Spirit's saying. So you could be opening up your social calendar. You know, your dance card could be filled. Let's get some initials. Let's get some letters, initials, first initials, last initials, if you do have somebody in your mind or something that's coming. I have the letter C. I have an X. I have the letter L. I have an E. Another L. I have a D. F. I have an M today. Z. Another L. I have another F. I have an I. A Y. J. Another E, and let's get one more of these. And I have a B. And then I have other letters. These I did. First letter, second letter of a first name or a second name. Okay, last name. So let's see what if these connect to you. I have an SU, LO, DY. I have a KE, LI, EM, CA, RU. I have a CH, and I have a JA. Okay, so those could be connecting to some of you. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you would like me to know at this time? I have synchronicity. I think there's a beautiful sense of, they're saying a sense of timing, okay? Like you both feel like this is the right time in your life. You both feel that you're definitely together for the same reason. I feel like that intellectual kind of challenging each other also is, I think, sexy. Okay, you know, how do I say it? Your intelligence is sexy. Your self-confidence is sexy for sure. Something like that. So, you know, I mean, you can be turned on by a lot of different things. Somebody could be really turned on by, you know, great conversations. You know, we talked for hours and it felt like, you know, 2 seconds. That's fun stuff. I have handyman. Okay, somebody maybe works with their hands, has lots of tools, maybe they have a space that they utilize for projects like the garage, a shed, basement. I have country life. I love the outdoors, Spirit just said. I prefer to be outdoors, spend the days outdoors. So they've got something that they love, maybe their job. They have to do things outdoors like construction, you know, but maybe they love that. They love their fresh air and they're kind of working outside and doing things. I have a fireman, uniforms. I have a Sagittarius. I have a musician. That came into me as I admire people who can play music and write music. So they could have just a great appreciation for artists and quality and just say like, you know, it's kind of like me looking at professional football players. Like I just look at them and go, my God, they're so athletic. It's just amazing to me, like that, how they move their bodies and they're so athletic, you know. So it's the same like feeling like they're so talented playing an instrument, playing a piano, singing, you know, like, wow, where did this, you know, gorgeous gift come from? So they could have a great appreciation for music. I have college life, college educated, talking about college. I have Aquarius, medical field, okay, connected to the medical field, somebody. I have a cup of coffee. I definitely like coffee. They're saying the good stuff. I don't drink cheap coffee. Maybe I buy, you know, they're saying Colombian beans, Kenya beans, you know, something like that. I grind my own. So they don't buy cheap coffee. They could actually go to like a coffee shop and get beans, like fresh, anytime they can get fresh beans and grind them themselves. So they're a little bit of a coffee snob. This coffee snob is totally into you. That's cute. I have at work, this is coming into me more as a home office. I sometimes take work home. I definitely have a space in my house that is like my office space. I think that that's something that you would stand out. Okay, let's see what they have for charms. Let's grab some charms. These are going to have some initials and some other things in them. So I've got this big, beautiful bowl. And I'm just going to give these a stir and maybe get some of the ones on the bottom up and see. Wow, there's so many in here. I must forget like This particular bowl has so many. Let's get some of them. Okay. I'm going to go with the signs. It looks like some of the signs jumped out. I have Sagittarius, I have an Aries, and I have a Cancer. I have a number, I think this is number 14. I think it's upside down, but let me see if I can get it. Flip. Maybe not. Hold on. I'm going to put this on pause, see if I can flip it. Okay, finally got it. The number 14, 14th of the month. I have a number, the same thing happening. Okay, that one came up easier. I have the number 20. The number 20. Okay. I have a crescent moon with a crown. It feels more like a new moon, almost like I manifest on a new moon. This is what I've been wishing for. So maybe it's, time for what you've been manifesting to come true. It could be you've been asking for this. That's how it feels. It feels like I've been kind of wishing for this, asking for this. I do have a snowflake, but I'm going to go more with unique, that you're one of a kind. That I've never met anybody like you, or I've never felt this way before. I have two guitars, and I have a trumpet of some kind, trombone maybe. So yeah, there's definitely an appreciation of music. This person could play multiple instruments, they just said. So there's always that person out there who, they pick up one instrument. It's really easy for them to learn another instrument. So they could play multiple instruments. She believed she could, and she did. So a sense of, I believe in you. I love what you're doing. I love what you've done with your career. I love your goals. I love your inspiration. I love your attitude. All of those things. So they believe in you. I have an eagle. Okay, a little bit of a spread my wings. And I also feel an eagle to me has a certain sense of dignitary, right? Like there's a sense of prestige when you look at an eagle. It's got an association to it as you need to listen somehow. And so this person could command attention, if that makes sense, that when they speak, people listen. And there's people like that. They just have this presence about them that what they have to say is important. So whether it's connected to their job or it's just their personality, but they have a beautiful, strong presence. And I think that they're brave, Spirit's saying. You see them as brave. Okay, that's a good quality. I have a baby carriage, so baby in our future for somebody. That could be, I've been manifesting that also. Not everybody, I know that. Every journey starts with one step at a time. Maybe let me meet this person. We'll think about the baby later. I've got a leaf, a golden leaf. I felt a little bit like everything I touch is gold. So this person could have that natural ability to make things happen or be successful in different areas of their life, maybe have multiple streams of income, have a couple different businesses, something like that. And you could see them as a little bit of a golden egg, golden leaf, treasure chest, something like that. Like, wow, you got a lot going on. They're like, yeah, I like having my hands in different things, they're saying. So this person could be juggling a couple of different careers or even businesses. Nice. I have a lobster. I'm just going to say my favorite dinner, you know, and you ask somebody, what's your favorite dinner? I like a, you know, good old fashioned steamed lobster, a New England lobster bake with uh, corn in the cob and mashed baked potato and steamers and things like that. So this person could be, you know what, I like a good old fashioned New England Maine lobster. There you go. So lobsters are their favorite. All right, let's see what else they want you to know. Spirit, what else is it that you need me to hear today? Let's see when, or yeah, let's see when. When is this coming? When is this love arriving? I have it's in progress now. I love it. I love it. I have this week. Okay, sooner than later, guys. That feels nice. I have in March. We're in March when I'm recording this, even though it's in April, May, June. But maybe we'll meet them. We'll get lucky. Maybe we're going to meet on St. Patrick's Day. You go out for a St. Patrick's Day party, a drink with your friends, and lo and behold, you know, you got the luck of the Irish behind you and you meet your person. So go out, have fun. I have January. There's the snowflakes again. You're one of a kind of. And I have May at the bottom of my deck. So all good, all good. Spirit, what are the future feelings? What are the feelings from this person or feelings from this person now? I get a jumper. I'm at home when I'm with you. Beautiful. I'm asking others about you. Who are you? What's your deal? Are you with somebody? Are you available? I just want to make love to you all night long. Okay, so we're totally into each other. How fun. You're my best friend and my lover. There's a beautiful sense of an intellectual connection and an attraction. And I would say that's the best of both worlds. I would say that you've got to be able to communicate with somebody. You've got to be able to talk to somebody, but at the same time, you got to look at them every day. You know, you got to be attracted to them. So I feel like it's the best of both worlds kind of coming towards you both. I think they feel the same about you. I'm falling deeply in love with you. I would say yes, they are. They will. Let's put this out into the universe. If it's not here yet, we're going to ask the spirits to guide it to you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you all for being here. If you're new to my channel, hit that like and subscribe button, comment below. Thank you all for your comments. I read them all. I appreciate them all. If you are interested in a private reading, please visit my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels. I'll put the links in the description. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Taurus, and I will see you all again real soon.